What if God's plans for us are bigger than the dreams we pictured for ourselves? When you reflect back on your life, how often was God doing something that you wouldn't have believed if you were told? I'm learning that God working in our lives is not dependent upon us seeing the big picture. He is writing our story even when we're in a chapter that doesn't make sense to us. Would you believe me if I told you that we're chatting today because of post-grad loneliness? True story. I remember when I was a senior in college being so excited to enter the real world. I was engaged to my husband, Will, and ready to start my life. We got married in June, moved to Washington, D.C., and started our careers. About a year into life post-grad, I felt lonely. We moved to Northwest Arkansas for our jobs, and it hit me that I had been without a tight-knit community for over a year. It turned out that being an adult wasn't as fun as I had dreamed or imagined. There were bills to pay, no more summers off, and finding community was hard. I decided to cultivate the community I was craving by launching a clay earring side hustle on Instagram called Positive Statement Co. Each week, the community would vote on a collection theme. We'd design earrings together and name the color palette. One day, I decided to reach out to a publishing company on an Instagram direct message to pitch doing a clay earring collaboration together, and also casually threw in that I had a book idea. A few months passed and someone from their publishing team reached out to me to hear about my book idea. That's how my first book, This Is My Happy Place, came into the world and paved the way for us to chat today. God took my unmet expectations of how I thought post-grad life would look and did something that I wouldn't have ever believed if I was told. I don't know what you are walking through today or how you thought your dreams would play out, but I do know that God can use the unexpected to make a way when we don't see a way. The steps He has for us don't always look like the steps we had for ourselves, but let's praise Him for that. In the example we just chatted about, I would have never put writing a book into the same equation as post-grad loneliness and clay earrings, but that is how our God works. Romans 8:28 says, "And we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love Him, who have been called according to His purpose." Our dreams not looking like we pictured doesn't have to disappoint us or stifle us. God can take what looks and feels like a mess to us and turn it into something beautiful. I can't wait to hear how He is going to use what you may feel like a dead end now to take you down the path that is far better than you could ever picture or dream up for yourself.